Nigga, I ain't never even seen these before. Look at these, bruh. The all pink? Oh, we up. I don't even be eating candy like that for real. But when I seen it, I was like, I gotta get the all pinks, you feel me? That's some new shit. I ain't peeped that. The all pinks, nigga? Crazy.
Yo, it's C. Reese. Welcome to Diary of a Hill Rapper. Here, we grow through what we go through. Music, life, real talk. Straight from the soul. You in the right place. Let's vibe out.
I got to link up with the homies, my boys that I told y'all about in the last video, the Fab Five, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Juwan Howard, because, you know, I'm tall and I guess lighter than them niggas. Fuck that. I'm not light-skinned, though. And I keep telling motherfuckers, I'm not light-skinned, and I'm willing to fight over that shit. So call me light-skinned if you want to, nigga. As I sit here with the... Yeah, I guess my hair do get... Yeah. I gotta just accept it. Lucky. Fuck. Hey, welcome back to episode 2 of Diary of a Hill Rapper. It's your boy C. Reese. This week, I'm kind of at a different pace. Like, you know, I'm seeing the feedback from the vlog, people saying that they like it, they like the style, they like my little, you know, silly ass humor at times, which is giving me encouragement to just keep going. But I really want my story to be told the way that I want to tell it. So here we go. As I think of where I am right now, currently, I think I'm just like really just trying to figure it all out. Like, I put something out there, people have positive feedback towards it, so now I'm just trying to see like where do I go from here. That first episode was long as hell, took a long time to edit and everything like that, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm setting myself up for a standard that feels sustainable. From there, it's just trying to go with the flow. Music creation to me has come very easily. I'm not like saying that it's easy to do, but I'm saying like for me personally, it's like I get the track, I see the song, I see the vision, I kind of like make it happen and it flows. With this whole content thing, you know, it's like you really got to take a second, you got to think, you got to stop, you got to listen, you got to listen, you got to listen, and it's like, okay, yeah, that fits, that works, that makes sense. For me, like somebody who likes to kind of just go, it's really tough to sometimes sit still. ADHD be winning every day, every motherfucking day. So, you know, that's where I am. In terms of music, it's been great. You know, honestly, where I am now is different than where y'all seeing it. I'm just getting feedback from other rappers, singers, and people who want to do music with me, people who want to feature on my tracks, or like people who asking me to do stuff with them. Summer is about to be here. So yeah, I'm just in a space right now where I'm excited about everything that's coming down the path for me. I just dropped my first Freestyle Friday last week. Life is beautiful. It was great. I did the little 3 people in one sort of thing. I kind of fucked it up at the end, but don't look at it. But I'm just excited for where things are going. You know, it's just a great space for me. But flashing back to what y'all seeing, y'all getting a chance to see sort of like the end of March where I got my first opportunity to do a full set. In that set, I performed 7 songs, so some from my debut mixtape, 5 Pat, a couple from my debut project that I'm getting ready to drop soon. And then also 1 track from my future project that I got with Cinco. Shout out Cinco again. Hopefully we gonna drop in a few months or something. You know, we trying to get that one out there too. It was a good time, it was a good moment. You know, you get a chance to see, I'm gonna show y'all in the next segment my process, how I arrived at my decision making, how I made it make sense, try to evoke as much emotion from the performance as I could get. And then you're gonna get a chance to see me also after the performance and how I am highly and incredibly critical of myself, but I'm trying my best every day to let go of that perfectionism. I'm trying my best to accept affirmations and gratitude and practice these things that, you know, everybody say like, yeah, but you know, it's so much easier to deflect compliments. It's so much easier to act like, you know, hey, what me? I ain't shit. Like, what you mean? I'm just trying to get into a space where I can hear that feedback, receive it, and just move on accordingly. That's the beauty of growing. That's the beauty of artistry, is like you really get a chance to kind of like craft how you choose to be an artist. Some people want all of the flowers, some people want none of the flowers. I'm gonna try to be somewhere in the middle where it's like I'm gonna still be humble and deflect a lot, but I'm also gonna accept and appreciate the fact that people are telling me that my shit is actually good. Linked up with the homies, man. We got breakfast. Even though these niggas, man, I'm light skinned, but I be on CP time, so I was late. I said I was gonna be 10 minutes, 5. I said I was gonna be 5 minutes. I said I was gonna be 5 minutes late. It became 10. But when I got there, niggas had already got their food. So I'm like, what this? Niggas be lying. They say that's gonna wait for me. They ain't even wait. So fuck them niggas. Yeah. Stop the tape. Game night that happened for my boy. It was his birthday, so we was in there clowning, having a good time. That's gonna be some good footage there as well. You know, just out and about, man. I love the fact that the Bay is like such an outside place. So you know, you're gonna see my little excursions, just filming, and like I said before, I'm seeing things like panoramically. So it's like now I do this when I try to think. I know. I feel like when I go and watch back the footage, I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing, nigga? But anyway, I'm seeing everything like optically, and it's just like I'm noticing just all of the little things, the colors, like the way that plants line up on other plants, the way that the road bends in some ways. Like it's just like I just see things differently. So I want to give y'all a chance to also see like my eye for creativity that stems in ways it's not just music, it's not just me talking, it's me observing sometimes, or just being a fly on the wall. And I think that those are some good visuals as well. Trying to mix it all up, man. I think that's it. I'm in a good space. I'm in a good groove. Booked out the first date to start filming the short film. Like I'm excited for that. That's gonna be coming soon. Hopefully in the next like month or so. Like I'm trying to get all of this shit done, but it's like I'm also trying to live at the same time, which is getting in the way. Cause a nigga be at work and you get home and then you want to do this, and then when you finish doing this, it's like damn, like I ain't got no time. So it's like I'm trying to do music, but I'm also trying to work, but I'm also trying to live. And it's a busy life, and I think that me giving myself some grace in a lot of these projects that I'm putting on myself, but we just gonna keep motherfucking going. You feel me? We gonna keep motherfucking going. You feel me? Hey, there's something wrong with me for real. But yeah, stay tuned. Turn the page. I want you to hear my shit, learn from my shit, grow from my shit, and really just like feel like you in a better place. Like after you hear it, like it ain't necessarily like, you know, gospel. You know, I love the Lord. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. My guy with a big G. Oh shit. I almost saw him right there. So for this episode, I wanted y'all to be able to actually take a second to sit with my creative process. So instead of it being me sitting with the homies this time, I mean, last time you got to see me construct a freestyle basically, but I couldn't like necessarily use all the clips. It don't sound like a big difference, but it is. Why this nigga driving so fucking slow, my nigga? Like, got a fast car, like, what are you doing? I'm in my creative bag, and this one I want y'all to see like how I think, how I try to evoke as much emotion from a song list as possible. That's a very important piece. It's like when you're talking about crafting an album, coming up with an order on the album, like all of those things, like you want to bring people through a journey. Like you want to start it off in some place and then you want it to go to another place after that. It's just one of them things where it's like I try my best to not only think about things from a musician lens, but I think about it from a poet lens as well. Like if I'm able to pull more from it, that's what I'm trying to do. Like as a poet, that's been my go-to ever since I started writing poetry. It's like I don't necessarily want this to maybe be the best, super duper crafty and lyrical. Sometimes I wanted to just hit you. I wanted to just sit with you in your spirit for you to be able to like see where I was trying to take you on this journey. And I think like that's what I'm always trying to do. Why are you driving so slow, my nigga? Why are you driving so slow, my nigga? There you go. Get out my motherfucking way, nigga. Goofy. Oh, this still recording? Oh shit. I'm not crazy, I swear. Like with this set, you know, it's actually interesting because when I started off, I was being given 5 songs. Like it was like, all right, you gonna do your 5 songs, and that's cool. And I was like, bet. So I came up with a very, very specific pathway. I wanted to be like a bell curve, right? Intro, safe, next song, coming up a little bit, next song, okay, all right, I feel you. And then on the way down, it's like, okay, I got you. And then I got you on your way out. It becomes I was on the complete ride with you. Pause. But it's like I was on the journey with you, and I saw exactly what you were trying to do, you know, interweave through these moments. Like, and again, all of that is independent of the music. Like the music itself isn't about the same journey, right? It's just about creatively structuring it and ordering it in a playlist form that you got to feel all the emotions that I wanted you to feel. That was my whole rationale behind doing it this way. I'm trying to come up with my concept, do like a little baby run through of me. So let's say in 15 minutes, how can I make motherfuckers understand who I am? First thing I want to do, I got to get people on my side. So first and last needs to be a track that's gonna get people up and moving and thinking. The last one I definitely want to do is Smooth, which is my single. So Smooth, aka Yokozuna. I don't remember where I heard this, but they always say like the first thing you say and the last thing you say is gonna be the ways that people remember you. How you introduce yourself and how you leave the encounter are the lasting impressions that people have of you. So the first thing on my list for sure is gonna be On Mamas because it's in Oakland. It's a remix to Victoria Monet's On My Mama. So I'm excited. I'm gonna start with that. And the first bars, shout out to 5-1. I always tell them it's On Mamas. Like, what I'm saying? Like that's how you get into it to start. If I got 15 minutes, what I'm thinking is it's probably gonna be somewhere along the lines of 4 songs. So I have 4 songs. I know the first and the last one. I just need to come up with a 2 in the middle. I'm thinking how much of it should be a freestyle that I've already done, or how much of it should be like a song that I maybe haven't put out yet. How much of it should be like poetry versus how much of it should be like rap versus how much of it should be like singing, so I can show like the layers. Because if people go and check me out, I want them to be able to see like, oh, okay, this nigga got some layers to him. I want to do something original. That's why I'm doing the smooth. I probably should think about therapy because that's also my potential single. I also have freestyle, but that's very slow. I should probably do therapy. Okay, so On Mama, smooth. Intro, no. The talk, no. Let me tell you, I could freak that. Let me tell you about a story about this boy used to know. Easier than therapy to put it on the flow. So I could go On Mama. Let me tell you. I should do something before I do Let Me Tell You though. I feel like it's too drastic. I got Cruising. I could do Cruising too. That one's short. If the nigga giving me 15 and I do it at 15-20, and that's with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs, I'm with it. Nigga. 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 Thank you. I didn't want it to be a situation where I was trying to perform my album. Instead of, I wanted you to get a piece or a glimpse of like what the album was about to like be like, oh, okay, that's what you be rapping about. Bet. To me, like that's a real true art in the creativity. Yeah. So here goes some sneak peek, some snippet from the performance. Hopefully you fuck with it. And if you don't, as always, get into it.
Yeah, but if it's only for a moment, it was God's will. Body shit in the summertime or the wintertime. Send me the track and I swear to God it's dinner time. Grind with respected, the check, that's a winner's mind. Out in the west like I'm Shaq with these friends of mine. I got a brilliant mind, so don't try to attach your successes like you a kin of mine. Kick it, we can make this spot reckless if we on hint of wine. Pull up with 100 them ratchets, it won't make 10 of mine. Hey, let's go. I'm in the pulpit, ayy. Watch how the groove switch, turn me up. One more time. Must be summer when I'm up on my drone.
Doing better too, which is the crazy part. Because before, man, I would roll the window down, be like, bitch ass nigga. I'm healed. I'm healed. All healing, all day, every day. Except when motherfuckers piss me off, innit? But grace, 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 grace. Now I want you to get a chance to see like how I critique myself. I want you to go through this entire journey with me. See like how I talk about the things that I'm engaged in. How I want it to manifest itself in these ways that probably a lot of people don't put themselves through this level of like critique. Like I want it to be very, very, very thorough and sound in my process because it's like I know that ain't nobody gonna be as gentle and as critical with me at the same time as me. Everybody's gonna either be gentle or critical. And I think like you need like that middle spot to kind of give you the accountability but also the encouragement to keep going. So like why do you need so much to fucking turn right, nigga? Why do these niggas can't drive, bruh? Anyway, from a standpoint of creativity, like I'm just constantly trying to elevate. I'm never satisfied. I'm never happy. I can't I mean like I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy, motherfucker. But I mean, like, I'm not happy enough that it makes me rest on my laurels. I'm constantly just trying to elevate, grow, 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 grow. That's all I think about. And that to me becomes the pathway. How can I take this pathway and master it? I can't. Bet. So what I can do is master my... Niggas probably think I'm crazy as hell. Me, like I'm just, as a creative, I'm just always trying to do my best. And that's all you can really do. Make it happen, man. You see a lot of people who doing shit and then it's like, I respect it, but I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to make different music. My shit is a little bit fuck around. It's a lot of bit mental health, half a bit flexing, quarter bit sexy. But overall, man, it's me. Like, like I'm all of them things in one. But hope y'all enjoyed this segment. But we about to turn the page. Oh. Oh shit. Damn, My bad, little nigga. Okay. I don't like bugs. Sorry. Bro, rest in peace, little buddy. Sorry. Put that under the mat. Man, the things I be going through. I'm traumatized. I'm about to put the other window down, so if it go on that side, at least I could not risk cancellation.
Disclaimer, the following segment of C. Reese's High Times is brought to you by Elevated Thoughts, Random Tangents, and Snacks I Forgot I Already Opened. I am under the influence of peace, positivity, and possibly a little bit of that herbal creativity. Viewer discretion is advised, especially if you take things too seriously. Let's vibe.
I'm working on a freestyle. I was watching The Wood. Pause. I mean, it's a movie. Like, come on. I gotta stop doing this. Okay. I was watching The Wood, and then, you know, the scene where they in Stacy's car, and he banging that Too Short. And it's like, oh, like, I'm like, damn, like, I've heard that song 1,000 times, and it's like, I didn't put, like, a name to it, so I just Shazammed it. Boy, man, my lips had me in the choke. Shazammed. I Shazammed it. No, that was too high of an inflection, I think. I Shazammed it. It was all right. I Shazammed it. That's the one, okay. I Shazammed it. Fuck, I can't, you gotta leave on the make, okay. I Shazammed it, and what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. I found out the name of the fucking song on my phone, and that shit helped me. Make my whole creative process go through those lenses. Like, am I creating enough of a space where somebody else can feel or understand what I'm going through? Is it too personal, too much? It might push people away. But if it's just enough personal that it's reminiscent of something that may have happened to them, that's what I'm trying to evoke. That's what I'm trying to pull. That's what I'm trying to get from motherfuckers. Like, it's like, I want motherfuckers to feel like, damn, like, I've been in them exact same shoes before, and I didn't handle it that way, or I didn't handle it well, or I needed to handle it differently next time, or whatever. Like, I want you to hear my shit, learn from my shit, grow from my shit, and really just like feel like you in a better place. Like, after you hear it, be trying to be more thorough and investigative process with my creativity. I don't want to sit with creativity and just be like, did it. I want to be like, okay, if I'm at 83%, how can I get to 85? Even if I'm at 85, how can I get to 87? If I'm at 87, how can I get to 90? You feel me? And it's like every step of the way, I want to be feeling like I'm just always in my increase. And if I get to 100%, that means that my scale is now broken, and I need to reset my 100 so that my 100 is now a 70, and then I go from that 70 back up to a new 100. That's my whole mantra. That's everything for me. Like, that's me saying that anything that I'm doing has to be of such excellence that it's encouraging me to do it the next time better. That's about as clear as I can make it. So all of these freestyles, all of these vlogs, all of these videos, like, I'm trying my best and my damnedest every day, every time, to try to nail this motherfucker. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And the times where you do, great. And the times where you don't, well, who the fuck cares, nigga? Who cares, nigga? As I get further and further into this musical journey, like, I'm just trying to find my comfort. In some ways, like, being in front of people has never been like my struggle. You know what I mean? Like, it's never been my thing that made it difficult for me to get on stage was the people. Like, it was always me. It was always my own perfectionism. It was always my own inability to give myself grace. And now I'm just working on that. Like, if I messed up one word on a poem, like, niggas could come up to me and be like, yo, that shit was fire, my boy. Like, I fuck with that shit, boy. That shit was fire, nigga. That shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, yeah, but I fucked up on that one line. And that would be genuinely how I felt. That would be my complete assessment of the whole performance. It didn't matter how many words I got right. It was just how many I got wrong. That's human nature in a way. Like, you know, like, people really be trying to figure out how can they stop themselves from making mistakes. And it's like, I want to tell people the opposite. I want to be like, yo, them mistakes is what make you great, dog. When you figure out how not to do it, it informs you how to do it. And it's like, without that, like, how would you ever know that you was greater than you was at that moment? You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just always trying to give myself grace now in these performances, because I realize how difficult it is for people. People be talented as fuck, and then they get out in front of a group of people and they just like lose all of it. They just shut down. And as long as I've been performing, that's never been my issue. And it's like, I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy about that. I don't want that to be taken for granted. I want it to be celebrated that I feel that way. And then it's like the work itself. If you're doing quality work, 1 slip up, 2 slip ups, 4 slip ups, you know, you might not get away with 5. You know, I feel like 5. That's when you kind of like, nigga, you need to practice. Like, but ultimately, overall, I'm just trying my best, and I feel like the work is showing that.
Okay.
So essentially, what I'm trying to say is the fact that we're in such an era right now where truth is weaponized, it sometimes can be difficult to help someone out through words that are meant to be felt positively because they automatically get received negatively. What I'm saying is, if I see my friend going about something in a way that I know is maybe detrimental to what they have going on, it's really up to me to try to figure out how I can help my friend out, right? But if I don't have a vehicle to get the help to the person, because anytime I send anything their way, it's going to feel like an attack against their humanity, it creates a very, very unlikely pathway that I can give you any type of assistance, because assistance to you by nature is felt defensively. So when I try to intersect myself in a situation, or when I try to like give some wise words or something like that, and then I see you're starting to take it poorly, it's then going to reflect poorly on me. I'm going to become the problem in the scenario and not the solution, which is the only thing I'm trying to do is help. So what happens then is I have to have a cost benefit analysis of when I see my friend struggling with something, and then I have to decide whether or not I'm going to try to help, because if help is bad in terms of our relationship dynamics, then why would I help? And if help can't be good, then I don't really have a stake in this, because it's like my ceiling is negative. Like the best I can do is a negative outcome. So why would I even try? Like I'm not going to say anything to my friend when they're belligerently cursing somebody out, because bro code, sis code, whatever, now I become the target of why you're frustrated, when in reality I had nothing to do with the scenario in the first place, but it's being weaponized against me. You're just mad to be mad, and now everybody who is on the other side of whatever you're saying becomes a target of your madness, and it's not fair. And it's like, at the same time, why wouldn't I want to help somebody out when I see them doing something bad? But why would I help them out if every time I try to help them out, it's looked at as something that I'm doing poorly? It makes people not want to contribute positively to people, because anything contributed looks negative. Whatever the mechanism is to getting you there, if I can't even do that at a bare minimum, every time you actually digest and receive the truth, it's gonna have to come at this huge, super duper catastrophic weight hitting you each time, because you're not used to it. It's never been on your palate. You've never got a free sample of it to get a little bit, oh, okay, I know what this is like. I know how to make this. It's foreign to you. You've never experienced it. And now it's like every time you actually get humbled enough to say, like, damn, like this, I was wrong, it's going to have to take the most dire of circumstances and situations. And that's just really tough, you know? Logical explanation shouldn't be lumped in with those of ridiculousness. And I think that when you can sort between the ridiculousness of some and not others, it becomes a discernment. And I'm just like, that's what I'm asking for more than anything, is damn, that's that. I should just discernment. I need to make that the thought. That's the thought for real. That discernment. That's discernment. That's a good one. See? Okay. I just came up with that. Discernment. Yes, that's really what it's about. Like, it's like I'm saying, have restraint with those who deserve it. I had the show yesterday. It was cool. You know, like a lot of positive feedback on what I did. Surprisingly, you know, my wind and my cardiovascular endurance, you feel me? It was something that was lauded. Man, I didn't know you was gonna be able to put together your words, because they see a little bit of weed smoking, they assume like the nigga ain't got these cardiovasculars, you feel me? Like, we got them cardiovasculars, not playing with. Nah, but I surprised my damn self. I'm just like, you don't really see like niggas like doing shit. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about my wind. I don't know. Whatever. I smoke a lot of bud. Alright, so this is gonna be real quick and real simple, because your boy need a cut and I ain't did nothing with my hair. I'm out here looking like a sideshow Bob, but it's all good. We gonna keep that going. I'm gonna tell the jokes first, just so y'all motherfuckers don't think you gonna catch me slipping, alright? Yeah. But anyway, you know, just looking at the recap for this episode, I really just find myself reflecting a lot on just my creative process. I think that the ways that I arrive at things, sometimes I just do, and I don't always like say it out loud. So it was kind of cool getting a chance to watch myself back, like think through all of these things in real time and remember exactly like how it felt to go through those motions. Like I was like, exactly, and then I'm like, yeah, nigga, of course, like, of course you're gonna know your process. Anyway, just getting a chance to think about where I was a few months ago and compare that to now. It's just a good place to be in. I'm excited for the times and opportunities I get to spend with my friends. You get to see some of the goofy shit we be doing. Playing spades is one of my favorite things to do of all time. You know, I'll be beating ass too. So these last couple episodes, you done seen me play. It wasn't times where I was really winning, but shout out Darius, man. That was my boy back in ATL, man. We used to beat ass in some spades. I feel like we ain't lose like the whole year. We ain't lose at all. And I moved in 2017, so you know I can't claim that one, but good times. But yeah, it's just always good to kind of sit back and reflect and look at where I am and know that my journey now, months later, where I started, just see the growth. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Yeah, next time you see me, I'm gonna have a cut though. Not this, but like the sides and shit. You know, we'll be alright. Alright, peace.